Also, the value that this brings is, one, a more modern approach to supporting your customers, as well as a more efficient support model. Traditionally, we've seen, scenarios where the technicians can support many more customers than just being on the phone with a single user using the chat capabilities. So, and we've seen scenarios where this could be, 3 times as many customers can be supported simultaneously through chat, because you're able to chat with multiple customers, at one time, but versus, one person being on the phone supporting a single customer. So 3-to-1 ratio in terms of the number of customers that you can support simultaneously. So again, these are key differentiators that we have identified, and certainly there's a whole host of features that both RemedyForce as well as Footprints has to offer. So we'd encourage you, if one or both of these products interest you, to schedule, contact your account manager and let's schedule a time where we can do a product demonstration for you, when and if that is an appropriate thing to do. So with that, Matt, I think I've identified the key differentiators. So I'll turn it back to you so that you can talk about pricing and promotions and different things of that nature.
Great. Thanks, Ron. And thanks for everybody's questions coming in. I'm jotting them down here and want to address all of them before we are done with this WebEx. So just real quick through some pricing incentives. BMC and RightStar want to make this as easy as possible for our customers to move if it's right for you and when it's right for you to move. So on the 2 different products, the RemedyForce product, BMC is offering full credit back for your unused maintenance. So there is no downside to continuing to use SDE, continuing to pay for support and maintenance on that. If at any point between now and when you decide to move off of that, there is unused maintenance, that will be credited back to you to upgrade to the RemedyForce product. Currently, they're also offering an additional incentive for onboarding. So there's a lot of questions from the participants about how do we get from one product to another, how cumbersome is it. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. The first 100 customers that move from SDE to RemedyForce will also be able to take advantage of a 5-day onboarding credit from BMC, which basically takes that onboarding from the RemedyForce product and gives that to you for free. So there's typically some additional work around recreating your business rules or other areas, but this is a big chunk, and a lot of our implementations are done through the standard 5-day onboarding. So the last piece is the list price, $79 per named user per month. So the pricing of the licensing is a little different. The SDE product is by concurrent user. The RemedyForce is by named user. And your RightStar account manager can help you work through any of those dollars to figure out where it will fall based on the incentives and how many users you currently have, as far as would your price go up every month or every year from where you are now with SDE? Would it go down? Would it stay even? So the goal is to try to get it to stay as even or have it go down for you. The next product is the Footprints product. So it's a little different model, and they do offer concurrent users as well as named users. So the offer on the table is to move over to Footprints. There'll be a 95% discount on like-for-like products. So if you have the support incident module for SDE, that would be included in the Footprints product, and you'd get that at a 95% discount off of the list price. If you have the change management module, same thing. You would get that off of the Footprints change management module for the 95% discount. The maintenance fees, we want to keep you frozen on those, so they would not increase even if the the list price of the Footprints product is twice as much as what you're paying for the SDE product, they're not going to go up. So they're going to freeze those SDE support rates so you don't have any jump in support year over year for that product or for a move to that product. And again, just like on the Remedy Force side, you would get all your unused maintenance refunded back to you if you decide to move over to the Footprints product. There are additional features that we went into with Erin, and Ron talked about a few. So those would be an additional cost if you wanted to take advantage of those. But again, your RightStar account manager can help you out with pricing those out or setting up demos for those. So lastly here, I just wanted to touch on a couple of areas where I believe RightStar is positioned to help you achieve your goals. Whether you stick with SDE, we still have our full staff of SDE consultants that can help you with the upgrading, with any features, function sets for the next 3, 4, 5 years that help you maintain your usability in SDE. In addition to that, we're also Remedy Force certified. So we're certified on the physical Remedy Force product, but also we're certified on the Salesforce platform. And what that really gets you is the ability to go outside the Remedy Force box. So Remedy Force is a very intuitive, feature-rich product that's easy to get up and running quickly, and it's going to come out of the box with most of what SDE offers out of the box, and probably 98% of what most of our SDE customers use out of the box. So if there's anything outside of that that you need, we can help you attain that within the Remedy Force platform, and if it on rare occasion calls to go outside of that, we can help you with the Salesforce platform and build extra or additional modules onto that platform to help you solve your particular needs. So in addition to that, we've had a couple of questions about our customers that are using the Magic Wand product with SDE. So we do have developers on staff, and those developers have developed products, add-on products for the SDE product, and they've also now been working on migrating those products over to the Remedy Force platform and the Footprints platform. So the new product is going to be called ScanStar, and that's replacing the Magic Wand product. So for customers who use Magic Wand or who are interested in a barcode scanning solution for inventory, receiving, moves, adds, and changes, that kind of thing, the ScanStar product is released for Remedy Force currently, and we have our developers working on the Footprints adaptation of that product, and that should be ready this summer. So next 2 to 3 months for the Footprints ScanStar solution. In addition to that, we have a lot of experience. Obviously with SDE, we've been doing SDE for years. Most of our consultants have over 8 years of experience with SDE. And in addition to that, we've also been on the Remedy Force bandwagon for a year and a half now. So we have over 50 Remedy Force implementations, and a handful of those are conversions from SDE to Remedy Force. So we're pretty well versed on what SDE customers are used to, business rules. The way Remedy Force does it is a little different, same with Footprints, than what SDE did. So if you've ever done a Google Map search, it'll give you 2, 3 different ways to reach your destination. You pick which one you think is best for you. And this is fairly similar. So, when SDE was developed, they picked the best route for them to get to their destination of the best product in the marketplace. Same with Footprints, same with Remedy Force. And so they go about things a little differently. So a business rule in SDE doesn't necessarily map one-to-one to a business rule, let's say, in Footprints, because the Footprints does things out of the box like Ron talked about, like resource management that SDE doesn't really do. And you could take advantage of that, business rule to help you with that, but they're not one-for-one. So what we really bring to the table, RightStar, is the ability to go in and help you assess where you are currently with SDE, and we do that with scripts and with consulting. We can do assessments as far as maybe you're not where you'd actually like to be, so we can interview different groups to see where you actually want to be, and then get you from SDE to that on one of the new products to that state. So the migration path can be very simple. Some customers have said, hey, we want to get off SDE. We don't care so much about our data. We just want to hit the ground running with a new implementation, and we help them set that up. In a week and a half, they're done. They're up and running on the new platform. They can still report on the SDE database data if they want, but there was no migration. There was no redoing of forms or business rules. The functionality out of the box of the Remedy Force product met their needs. So that's a very simple implementation or example, which would be covered 100% by the BMC incentive. We have done others that said, hey, we're not doing change management now. We would like to do that. So we've come in, done an assessment, and given them a scope of work that outlines exactly what it would take to get from where they are today to where they want to be or where they see themselves in a year. So we can help you with that. And really the way to do that is to interact with your account manager, to set up demos to understand the functionality better of the different solution sets, and to then help us come in and assess your situation and then counsel you on how to get from where you are in the fastest way for the least amount of money to your goals. So in addition, we've got ITIL Masters, so we can help you not just with product migrations, but also with process. The product is great and it needs to be there, it needs to be functional, but really it's only about 20% or maybe 30% of the overall solution. The rest is who do you have doing the work, what's the process internally, how do your departments work with each other, and how can you make that more efficient? So we can help you on that end as well, and it's oftentimes a great time to do that instead of the status quo with the same product. If you have an opportunity to move to a different product that does things a little differently, it also opens up the doors to maybe tweak some of your processes and make it more efficient for everybody. So we've wrapped all those things together. We have a proven migration process plan to ensure that we get you to where you need to be quickly and efficiently, and that is our goal. And again, one of the reasons why we're showing you this info as soon as we get it on this webinar.